All right, welcome back. We are going to go over how to add a venue today. In our previous videos, we showed you how to set up your account, how to create a question set, but today we're going to input the information about where your trivia games will be held. On Bob's Trivia's admin panel, you will see the Venues tab. Once we have gone to that tab, you can click Add Venue. When you get a bunch of venues in here, there will be a search feature here that you can use to sort through them. In the meantime, we'll add our first location. So let's just create one out of the blue here. Bill's Bar. Why not? And we have 123 Main Street. County and region are optional. Phone information you can put in there. Email and so on. The lead originator. This would be the individual within your organization who brought that location into your business. In this case, it's only Bob, so we'll put Bob in there. And then the show price. That is how much you're agreeing to do a trivia game for at that location. In other words, how much you are going to bill the venue for. We'll say $200 as a round number. And then the billing method. This particular location has said that they would prefer to be billed with a bank transfer, which is great for you as a business. And then you can put in their billing account information. The host due amount is the amount that you would pay a host if you had a host working at that particular location other than yourself. Since it's just Bob, you really don't have to have anything here. I would go ahead and put it at the same amount if it is going straight to Bob. Or you can pay Bob a slightly lower amount and have some of that money remain in your ledger for the business purposes, and so on. If you have additional hosts in your organization and you wanted to pay them, we'll say $75 for that hosting that particular show. And all they have to do is come in, hook up, read the questions and the answers, and keep score. The game days, that is the days of the week in which you're going to have a game at that location. And you can go ahead and set that up. So we'll say this game is going to be on Wednesday. It defaults to 7 o'clock in the evening. However, you can set this at whatever time you'd like. Most places go from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock as far as start times, but you can put it at whatever you'd like. And then lastly, you can upload a logo for that venue. If Bill's Bar had a logo, you can put that in there, and that would appear also on the display screen when you're hosting the game. Then you'll click Add Venue. It will say the venue has been added, and then you'll see Bill's Bar and all the relevant details for that particular venue.